So we unplug this and we plug in the older controller back into the thing. I can't remember the name of it. Back in it goes. Yes, I know. I keep using the same control, but that's alright. 47 years out here, so give me a second. And we'll put another train on, which is a little bit more reliable for the sort of training test. And since this is actually one of my oldest trains, and it's the only pocket rocket I got, which is the Class 06, which came from the Good Master set in 2006. So let's get aboard. So I had this train for about 10 years, so it's been a long time. As you can see, she's alright for a little train like this, but you start adding that to bigger trains and then capacity on the road will be less. And what I'm going to do is put a full controller like this. Okay, that controller does pick up some power for a small pocket rocket shunter. I was going to say something else, but I'm glad I changed it, to be honest. I thought it would be something rude, but yeah, so if you're looking to DCC your layout, definitely don't go for a basic control system, because the chances is you might not have the range controls which you would have something like Gauge Master control system. And yeah, I definitely don't recommend to get a Hormy Select if you want a full advanced layout with a smooth range of controls. But you know, this is only a toy model compared to the real advanced trains out there, which is much more. Definitely don't go out if it falls off the track. Don't do it if you've got a expensive train, because it might be in a very expensive repair, which is probably what's going to happen to me when the HST is done paired up to like it is new. Okay, so yeah, definitely don't use this controller if you're using an advanced layout, because this is not suitable for advanced layout personally. But if you want to have it for just beginner, that's fine. That's how Horby get you into the hobby, or Batman for that matter, or any other train company out there. They just want you to get in the hobby by using a basic controller to start with, and work your way into more advanced layouts, into the model area market, and obviously same with trains and wagons and coaches and a number of bits and pieces they use. So next up we're going to try again is the Hornby Select, which is going to be fun. Unplug that one. And I'll plug it in back in the Hornby Select. It's not going to be perfect saying these things, but to be honest, if I don't do these tests, I know a lot of people complain at me, so I can't win. ones. I can't really. Sometimes I was I actually don't do this. So I'm doing it just to make a video on it to people can actually that's coming on to me to actually send me on test for it so we wouldn't know. Well, I'm doing this test today, and it's not my special day yet on the end of May, but at the end of May, yes, that is a special day for my channel. At the end of May is when I do the anniversary thing for my YouTube channel. So obviously I do a lot of stuff for that at the end of May. I think it's nice and warm in the garage at the moment. It's a good opportunity. To actually get these tests done while it's so nice and warm, but it's a big garage, it takes a while to warm up, but then it takes quick to cool down, which is strange. But yeah, it's pretty nice in the summer, but you can spend out here all summer just spending playing trains all the time. So let's plug this in. How long I'm going to do this for a while? Very soon I'm going to end it about just after 10:30, so I don't want to be fairly prompty with this, so I can actually edit it and upload it for you, because I'll probably be going out later today, going to new places, maybe, I don't know. So just connect this little train into let's connect. And that's when the home select is and you hear a buzzing from the train at the same time going through it, and there's also a train on behind it. That's coming from the controller, that little buzzing noise, you shouldn't be buzzing. And that's all the buzzing that's coming from the DC controller, that's coming from the Home Select. So yes, it is definitely not supposed to be doing that. Right? I'm basically running the Hornby, well, the Batman Class 57, and then in front is the Paladin Class 33, which is basically getting the lead, which is compared to the 57, which is running to strength, it's not running to speed. So yes, the Hobby Select is not perfect, and it's not good enough for the good advanced layer or for those superstitious people who think, well, you know, Hobby train should work with a Hobby controller, which is not the case. you can use it for just to run. As I said, I will use it for just testing locomotives. Any type of locomotive I'll get. Anything Gauge Master, well, you know, Trident Trains area from HST, the housing class 33, 58s, because I will be getting another 58, I will be getting a new one, and I'll get another 101 because they are quite good. I'll get a new 170 as well. I'll get a bunch of trains really, just quite a number of them to fit into the layout. But yes, I'll only use this controller for just testing trains to see if they work, and maybe just to run them in on a piece of track. There's a small loop on this, but for a permanent layout, definitely I will stick with my Gauge Master combi controllers. They're most reliable, and there's nothing goes wrong with them. You can put them at a low or high speed controls and a very smooth range of a control system on them. And to be honest, there's a lot of people putting tests out there with control systems, and I know the most popular one, which is like Slamming Trains and In-City 82 stuff, is done a video on that like 4 or 5 years ago now. We did quite a lot of videos on that, but I thought to post these little videos for you on the control systems because people would ask me as well, and get around to seeing how well my trains will act on it. Well, as you just saw today, the trains did act on the control system very differently, which, you know, to me means, well, it means that the train is not happy with that the controller running. With the 133 running on the Gauge Master combi controller, it runs smooth. It runs very different with range of controls. And if you want to know advanced layout, it doesn't matter if you've got a Gauge Master combi controller. It's basic, but it's so smooth, and you feel like you're driving a real train. With the different controls, you can literally touch it. It's like putting your hand on a little train controller to make it go forward and backwards. And what's more crazy, it's like the old Hornby very old DC controllers, which you click the dead zones in the middle, then you can go forward, person going forward, or in this case it's reverse, and you press forward this way, or go forward. So that's the good thing about Gauge Master combi controllers, because they are reliable, they're not expensive, and you can pick up two for maybe less than 50 quid now. So you can buy two of these for £50 I think on eBay, but if you look on the train sites, they will be costing you a lot more.